The government has announced the removal of the COVID-19 restrictions, effective Monday, March 14. The Ministry of Health has since issued the new regulations, which allows for social gatherings, and while mask wearing is no longer mandatory, citizens are encouraged to still wear a mask while out in public. DPI took its cameras to the mining town of Linden to get citizens' views on the lifting of the restrictions. Here's what they had to say.
At least if you're in public and you're in a crowd, you could still wear a mask because, you know, COVID is real and it is there. We have our times, yes, when you're in your own quiet zone, you could do it without the mask, but for me, once you're outside in public, you should.
So far, at least you could see the, how much I say, the COVID test them per day, it's dropped primarily, and they're doing good for counting the vaccine rate. So far, you understand? And I think that is good. I think you shouldn't show a vaccine card not for going to the bank and all these things because everything gone back to normal.
I think persons should still take precautions because I think the COVID is still around a bit, but persons gotta know what they want. I know I will still wear my mask in certain places. I won't mind taking it out, but I will wear my mask. So they could take certain precautions still, right? Let persons take precautions still.
Well, I always say, let me leave everything unto His Majesty. Because He sees and knows everything. But for now, we're feeling happy. But let me give the glory to His Majesty.
Furthermore, this restriction has been a downfall in our business, in our movement and everything. So lift it and let everything go back to normal.
I think we should continue wearing our masks and protect ourselves, even though the curfew lifts, because it's our life still at stake, you understand? So I think it's right that we should still wear our masks and protect ourselves, stay sanitized, and stay social distancing.
I believe government's responsibility is to do what's best for the people and for the country. So if we look at the numbers and the science say it's time for us to lift the restrictions, then I'm on board with that. However, I think every individual must have the personal responsibility of protecting themselves and the families. So I would still encourage persons to, somewhat try to adhere to the previous restrictions that we had. Wear masks where it's appropriate. Stay away from crowded areas if you must. I know that now the old saying is we outside and everybody gonna be parking and everything, but the reality is COVID is not eradicated completely. And so it takes one person to get all this mess up again. And so let us still be responsible in our partying and our outside activities. And
lifting the regulations ain't bad, but people got a choice to make. If they still want to wear the mask and do what they have to do, sanitize and everything, people got a choice, because some people don't want to wear the mask, right? They don't believe in the mask. So it's okay with me.
For me, I feel it's a good thing because you get more movements on the streets. A lot of people can do more other business because now you could go into public buildings, you could, do your business, and basically you get more movements of people, you get a little more fluctuation of the economy, the business gonna move in, small business,
The COVID is still there, right? And we still have to protect ourselves. We keep a distance, we sanitize, and also you take your job, right? And you'll be safe.
I think it's a good thing that we have the freedom right now to move around like before. Because when this thing was going on for the first, I used to be very sick, because I never used to feel healthy about it. And then to get into certain government buildings, sometimes when you don't have the card, I used to struggle real hard. But I thank the government at least to let this thing be free again so that we could have access to go to do our business. Children could go to school, and we feel free again.